JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, 3 arrested, guns and ammo seized. Lawmen attached to the Kingston Eastern Division on Friday arrested 3 men and seized 2 guns and several rounds of ammunition in 2 separate incidents. According to the police, 1 man was arrested following the seizure of a Taurus 9mm pistol with 16 rounds of ammunition along Water Street in Kingston. The cops also seized an Uzi submachine gun with 14 rounds of ammunition at McKinney Street Community Center about 5:50 p.m. 2 men were taken into custody in connection with this find. 8 deaths, 131 new confirmed COVID-19 cases in Jamaica. Jamaica recorded 8 COVID-19 related deaths and 131 new cases on Friday, according to the Ministry of Health and Wellness. The deceased are a 92-year-old female, a 52-year-old female, a 60-year-old female, a 72-year-old male, a 58-year-old male, and a 44-year-old male, all from Kingston and St. Andrew addresses. The other deceased are a 48-year-old male of a Manchester address and a 22-year-old male of a St. Catherine address. 7 of the 8 deceased also suffered from comorbidities, the Health and Wellness Ministry revealed. The latest fatalities bring the death toll from the coronavirus in Jamaica to 88. The 131 new confirmed COVID-19 cases bring the total number of cases on record for the island to 5,854. Recoveries increased by 128, bringing total recoveries to 1,624. Of the newly confirmed cases, 80 are males and 51 are females, with ages ranging from 3 years to 95 years. The cases were recorded in St. Catherine, 46, Kingston and St. Andrew, 34, St. Elizabeth, 10, Clarendon, 8, Manchester, 7, Trelawney, 7, St. James, 6, Westmoreland, 5, Portland, 3, 2 each for St. Mary and St. Thomas, and St. Anne, 1. There were no cases recorded in Hanover. 25 moderately ill patients and 6 critically ill patients are among the 4,058 active cases now under observation in Jamaica. Stop sending conflicting signals, Chang tells stakeholder groups. Minister of National Security Dr. Horace Chang has lashed out at groups whom he has described as constantly finding a problem with proposed solutions to the country's high rate of crime and violence. Without naming any human rights and civil society groups, in a statement today condemning the death of 27-year-old police constable Cameron Francis, the security minister highlighted in bold what he described as conflicting signals from various stakeholders. Too many stakeholders have been sending conflicting signals about their support for law enforcement and fail to recognize that it will take nothing short of serious, strategic and sustained efforts to successfully tackle crime, Chang was quoted in a statement posted by the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, on Twitter. He said they must demonstrate in their posture that they do not tolerate or prioritize the lives of criminals over the safety and the security of citizens, including the security forces. Minister Chang says the government is sensitive to the serious nature of the threat which criminals, along with their enablers and supporters, pose to law-abiding Jamaicans and the good functioning of society, and will respond accordingly, the statement read. Francis, who was attached to the Hunts Bay Police in the St. Andrew South Division, died early this morning from injuries he received during a gun attack last night in Maxfield, St. Andrew, as he patrolled the area with a team of cops. The police report that the team came under attack as they entered Pretoria Road in the community. One of his alleged attackers, 28-year-old Siobhan Johnson, also known as Bunwaist, was shot and killed during the exchange. A hunt is now on for other men believed to be involved in the attack. Francis's death brings to 4 the number of policemen killed in the line of duty this year. His death also follows yesterday's killing of 21-year-old Private Renil King, a Jamaica Defence Force soldier, during an operation with the Narcotics Police in Clarendon. Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson said the police will remain resolute. This is not going to deter us. Each event like this thus strengthens our resolve, a tweet by the JCF quoted him. We will fix this problem. But to do it, we'll need the support of our public and the various other arms of government to allow us to succeed. But we will continue to do what we have to do, and this is not in any way going to stop us, he maintained. He warned gunmen that the police will be coming after them in the same manner that resulted in the recent capture and demise of some of the country's most wanted men. The people out there will feel that this is the way they should go. Understand that will be coming for you. We will be looking for you, and we will do what we need to do to ensure that our country is safe. Rape stats spoil improved crime figures in Western Jamaica. Except for rape, which has seen troubling increases in Hanover and Trelawney, the latest serious crime statistics for Western Jamaica, which had been wearing the dubious tag as the nation's crime capital over recent years, appear quite encouraging. Based on the statistics revealed in the Jamaica Constabulary Forces JCF Serious Crime Report for the period January 1, 2020 to August 19, 2020, except for Hanover, the western parishes are all seeing reductions across the board in major crimes when matched with the comparative period in 2019. It should, however, be noted that Westmoreland, Hanover and St. James spent most of the period in question under a tri-parish state of public emergency SOE. These are encouraging figures across the board, but we have to continue the fight. Now is not the time to become complacent because we cannot allow the criminals to regroup, said St. James Commanding Officer Superintendent Vernon Ellis. In terms of murders across the region for the period under review, St. James saw the biggest drop, falling from 105 in 2019 to 85 this year. Westmoreland was the next best, falling from 63 to 50. Trelawney declined from 20 to 16 and Hanover from 24 to 22. In terms of shootings, Trelawney has emerged with the best results, falling from 18 to 9. St. James and Westmoreland experienced marginal declines, falling from 97 to 96 and 63 to 61 respectively. However, Hanover saw an increase, moving up from 16 to 24. I don't want to sound callous, but I'm not really impressed with a reduction of 2 and 3 in shootings and murders. I prefer to hear about gunmen being killed and firearms being recovered, a St. James businessman who asked not to be named said. We'll never get the peace we desire until these gunmen and illegal guns are no longer on our streets. While robberies and break-ins have seen between marginal and substantial reductions across the West, some business interests are somewhat wary of the numbers, saying they don't inspire more than token confidence. The robbery figures see St. James trending down from 54 to 40, Trelawney down from 14 to 8, and Westmoreland from 75 to 51. Hanover had a slight increase from 6 to 7. As it relates to break-ins, St. James fell from 57 to 30, Trelawney from 50 to 24, and Westmoreland from 54 to 44. Hanover was again the odd parish out, showing an increase from 17 to 19. It should be noted that St. James, which started the year with several multi-million-dollar robberies, got a major breakthrough with the smashing of a robbery syndicate, which was led by Melvin Otti. Otti was killed in an alleged confrontation with the police following a string of major robberies against Chinese business operators. We are not going to say that there will be no more robberies, but I believe that the recent killing of men like Glenroy Tallman Hodges, who was featured in several of the robberies captured by CCTV, should help in our bid to bring down the numbers, said Ellis. The worrying rape statistics see Hanover and Trelawney recording increased numbers over 2019. The Hanover figures jumped from 12 to 17, while Trelawney saw an increase from 10 to 12. Westmoreland saw a decline from 63 to 61, while St. James dropped from 54 to 40. Over the past decade, the worrisome state of crime in the West has been one of the primary concerns of the government, business stakeholders, and investors, as this region is the hub of the nation's tourism and business process outsourcing sectors, which are two of the main drivers of the local economy. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.